Welcome to the Aurora Designs highlights of the RaceRoom racing experience Super Racer from the Sachsenring. Alexander Dornadon would start the race from pole position and he would lead the field comfortably into turn 1 ahead of Nikodem Wisniewski. A concertina effect, however, in the back of the pack would send Baldwin and Murphy for a spin and to the back. And just after that, Nato hits the back of Masula and spins off into the wall, ending his race. Towards the end of the opening lap, Baldi and Vermont would pass Lerner at this corner, and both getting by dropping Lerner from 4th to 6th position. Payne and Lippmann would be side by side out of turn 1 and run down the hill. Payne gets over the curb a little bit though and runs wide into the side of Lippmann, causing Payne to spin, dropping him to the back of the pack. And a rare mistake from Alexander Dornadon leaves the door open for Nikodem Wisniewski. The pair go side by side. A little bit of contact at the top end of the circuit, but by the time they turn right, Nikodem Wisniewski was in the lead of the race. Lerner would get past Baldi with this move at turn 1 down the inside, and then a lap later he would pull the exact same move off of Vermont, regaining 4th position. Dornadon would come into the pit lane on an aggressive 2-stop strategy. He would have to be careful with his moves but be aggressive and move his way up the pack, and he was so with this move on Payne. A few laps later, Wisniewski came into the pit lane as well and came out behind Dornadon. He had to pass Payne as well and then set his sights on the lead, which he did. He passed Dornadon in exactly the same way he did before, a repeat from his earlier move. Shortly after this, Dornadon would return to the pit lane for his second stop. Dornadon would once again have to enter overtaking mode and get past the cars ahead if he has any hope of getting onto the podium, and swift work of them he made as he was on the fresh rubber passing people left, right and centre. Whilst this was going on, Lerner caught Wisniewski for the lead and entering a battle for the lead outside of turn 1, running down the hill side by side, Wisniewski just managing to keep in front. Dornadon had got up to 5th and was fighting for 4th when this incident with Leon happened, leaving Dornadon down the order and with more work to do. And then on the last lap, Lerner got too close to the back of Wisniewski and left him in a spin and back to 3rd. But he recovered quickly, and with 2 corners to go, he pulled this move off to get 2nd back from Fredriksson. However, it was Nikodem Wisniewski who would call himself a race winner in the Super Racer round here in commanding fashion. And so with that win, Nikodem Wisniewski would take over the lead of the championship on 144 points, joint on points with Lerner. Dornadon 22 points behind and Leon behind that. Robin Fredriksson in 5th position on 115 points. The drivers highlighted in orange are going for that VLM prize with Teichmann Racing. And all of the drivers in black are going for the 2nd prize of the KTM Crossbow Battle. That sums up the action here from the Sachsenring. We'll see you at the next round.